Hi guys, welcome back to the Gucci Birchman Safari. We're in Mountaineer's Hut, as it says, Timberwolf Mountain. And we're starting episode, geez guys, sorry, what is it? Episode 16, day 31. And yeah, yesterday we did a big circuit and we covered a lot of kit and gear from Timberwolf Mountain, which was excellent. Today, we're in the business of killing time. So, strap yourselves in for a little bit of, I don't want to say boredom, but I'm going to try to make it interesting. But as I was saying before in the last episode, I'm not even sure if I'm going to post this episode because, we're waiting. But we'll see. I do plan to go to over to the forest area where the forest cave is, because I think there might be some birch there. I haven't seen any in my few passages through the area, but it's wolfy, but might be worth trying to clear them out and, get me a little bit of birch bark, man. So, what's happening outside? Looking a little narsed, but pre-blizzard. What are we at weight-wise? Down 25. Okay, so tell you what, given that we're pre-blizzard... Oh, wait, I just want to check how much... Okay, yeah. Given that we're pre-blizzard, let's go, and let's get some of our meat. It's actually worked out really well. Like, if this were a normal survival game, this would be a great turn of events, like being shacked up here with all this stuff. The ability to practice my bow, the ability to make a new bow, the ability to, level my meat, my cooking skill, There's that rabbit, I might as well take it back to, I guess, for the carcass harvesting. So there should be a pile of meat right here, unless something ate it all. Maybe the bear came by and just hibernated early or something. There it is. No, it's all here. So let's do 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, it's got me nice and heavy. And it's got me 3 stink, no doubt. We're going to leave the rabbit for now. I'm going to see how many times I can do this run without getting wolf attack. So, with 3 stink, the trick is you're drawing a wolf in for sure. He's coming. But you want to get to the hut before he gets you. So crossing the ground between you and your target is critical. Crossing it fast. Now with broken ribs, I got no sprint, so leaves a lot to be desired. Expect to hear those little footsteps any time now. Oh, I heard that. Pretty sure I heard a bark. Okay, he went after a rabbit over the way, just down the way there. Interesting. That won't keep him full for long. Let's what do I do? Yeah, that won't keep him full. It means he's in my neighborhood. I could get one more of those runs in before this kicks in. It'd be nice to heat up a little first, though. That was a great run. 10 kilos of moose, guys, Like, just so good. What's it? Is it any warmer back here? Okay, we're getting warmer. Sorry, it was 15 here. I don't think it's any different back here. No, it's 15. Oh, what's it up here? The door open is also 15, so that doesn't matter. Still carrying around 7 cattail stalks. I'm going to drop a few of those. Here's some dogginess going on outside. Oh wow, it ate the deer, eh? Do I care? No. Interesting though. That's one carnivorous wolf right there. Yeah. I attempted to go up and shoot him with the revolver, but you know why? It'd be practice, I guess. If I had the bow, I'd definitely go try to take him out, but I don't have the bow. We're waiting on it. While he's eating, let's go do one more. One more run. I doubt this is gonna keep him for long. Like, by the time I come back, he's gonna be on a second round, looking for something bigger. Okay, let's do another round of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's a lot of meat, guys. I'd be very surprised if we don't have an encounter with this guy. He could probably smell us already. Oh, he's still eating. I can see him in the distance. Good. Preoccupied. Okay. Okay. Can actually hold on, guys. I should go for a sec. Okay, guys, I'm back. Where were we? Yeah, I was doing meat runs. I think I'm gonna try to do another while he's occupied. Maybe we'll get lucky. Get another 10 kilos. So I've been thinking about what I'm going to do generally. I think, guys, like, I want to keep this series punchy. I'm not here just to drag you guys through endless episodes of The Long Dark. In my other series, I've done that. Like, Sleepwalker and stuff, I showed you guys, like, just brutally every single thing I did. Every moment. And, I always thought, like, it's an immersive kind of experience, so in some ways that's good. You get to see kind of from start to finish what I was up to, but on the other hand, kind of getting to a sort of advanced level now, I feel like it's okay to do a bit of cutting. And we are on a vacation after all. Let's take the rest. So, what I might do is give myself the little break and cut. Like what we'll do today is we'll go over to that forest area and we'll see what we can do. See what it's all about. And then
pack is getting kind of heavy.
Telling me. And then I think what I'll do is because what I'm going to do after that is just an insanely long multi-day crafting run plus cooking, stick runs, just really basic like maintenance activities. I think I'll cut that and I'll give it like a few days of like, Now, this blizzard doesn't mean that the wolf despawned. Just means I can't hear him. And I've got a wicked headwind.
I need to find some place to escape this cold.
Okay, wow. Almost a cold damage on that, guys. So how warm is it in here? 7 degrees. It's nice. Okay, so let's go ahead and harvest this thing. Get it done. I should use the hacksaw for that. Oh well. You can use the hacksaw for that, though. Just trying to break that 29% hacksaw. And we might as well take the hide. Okay, we'll use the hide tonight. We got a lot of cooking to do. Cooking, crafting, and everything. It's just like a big... It's going to be a long week. Probably just do it off camera, I think, you know? Give myself that concession. What are we dealing with here? 83 hours, so that's, like, you know, 3 days and change of broken ribs. This thing is almost half done. So it may not be a week. It'll be like, you know, several days, and a lot of the guts are coming through. This is going to be done really soon, so that's all good news. All good news. Got more meat that we know what to do with. A lot of water, so it's good. What was I going to do? Get rid of these. And let's just sleep through the good part of this day. Actually, I think I can eat some of that old moose meat as well. It's a full piece. Let's eat some of the little pieces. Not that little though. 0.8. Okay, so let's sleep for like 4 hours. And let's go, after this we're gonna go check that clearing. Okay, cleared up nice. Really nice time of day. Okay, a liter. A little light on the water. But we are trying to stay light, so let's drop the hacksaw. Oh god, something's out after those rabbits again. It's not over that way, is it? Are there any more rabbits over there? Almost looks like pre-blizzard again, guys. Is that even possible? What's the weight like? 23. Okay, that's pretty good. 12 cloth. Let's drop it down to 6. Everything else is pretty good. Pretty Gucci, pretty good. Yeah, let's just go. Yeah, so it's... The tree stumps in this game look a lot like wolves. I think that's safe to say. That was deliberate by the devs. A lot. Okay, just check to make sure we're recording. Okay, and I'm going to do a stick run on this, obviously, because we're going to do a massive cook up later. So I'm going to stick it up. 5 bandages is good. Perfect time to go check the forest clearing out. We just had a blizzard, so I feel like, does that mean that we can't have another? I don't, probably not, but still makes me feel a little bit better. That's down the lake. That guy's messing around with those rabbits down there, so we're gonna do our usual back route. So we've got no sprain risk right now. Oh, okay, never mind. Certain terrain you will definitely have a sprain risk regardless, but weight-wise, at least, we're in pretty good shape. I mean, there's more to this map, right? There's parts that I haven't checked, but they are up rope climbs, so I can't do them with the broken ribs. And I don't think they're worth that much. There's like a back area past the deer clearing that would have been kind of neat. It's got a bear and a wolf, and it's a pretty thin path. I don't really know how to sneak by those guys, so... I don't think there's much back there. I don't think there's a bin or anything. Just a couple of weird old caves. There's the waterfall cave, which is usually kind of a nice spot. And I think there's some birch around there, but anyway. So what I'm hoping right now is that the wolves... oh, over in the forest clearing area have taken a hike today. You know, basically, kind of what I'm banking on. I don't want to deal with them. This looks pre-blizzard. Yeah, so I have a lot of moose meat. I've got about 30 kilos of it, which is crazy when you think about it. Okay, no, they're here. They're here, all right. Oh god, they're here in force. This one might even be here. Be careful with this. So I'd say I'm overdue for an aurora. Oh, here it comes. Second blizzard of the day. Shucks, and there's a wolf down there.
Oh! Damn.
Two wolves down there. I might as well use some of these. I'm gonna go over this hill and see what's what. So in the wind shade, we're still good. Let's see what's down here. Gaining in the wind shade. So legitimately some birch here, guys. Question is just, do they ever shed their bark? Well, it's kind of like no. Well, bear's out. Yeah, like this is a birch forest, but I don't see no birch. Birch bark, that is. I have that bear on my case pretty soon. Yeah, guys, I really don't see any. I'm gonna say it's a no. Go back this way. Avoid the bear. Yeah, so pretty disappointing. I mean, that's kind of what I've seen coming through here several times now, is that there didn't seem to be much in the way of birch bark down there. Okay, so this is turning into a glorious stick run. What about this wolf? Is he in town? Go see. Be quiet over here. Pretty quiet. Yeah, so the bear crows don't mind this wind. They'll go with it. Yeah, this area is sometimes a little wolfy, but pretty quiet right now. I think all those wolves are up the river there. For the life of me, I can't tell if there's a wolf walking up on me over this rise. Yeah, so this is the affordance of great clothing. Like I'm out in pretty bad weather. Those guys are right above me. Yeah, so I'm out in really bad weather, and it's fine. It's very doable. Oh. Okay, Michael, I'm sorry, man. Michael York warned me against that. He said very specifically, don't collect sticks with the revolver out. And I'm like, yeah, don't do that if you're not accurate, but I'm accurate. Well, touche. Okay, so that was just a fake little weather action. Didn't actually mean it. Cost me a bullet though, guys. So I could check that peak up there. There's usually a carcass up there. That's sort of the last thing I haven't checked. We pretty much scoured the map otherwise. Maybe we'll do that. We'll go sleep. We'll go warm up just real quick and head up there and take a quick peek. I don't think there's any birch, but it's worth a look. Oh yeah, so that wolf was around. Whoa, crazy. So he ate that entire deer. Like, he ate everything. He ate the bones. Dogs do like bones. Yeah, so that just ended up being a mammoth stick run. Which, hey, nothing wrong with that. Not the most exciting thing in the world. Mammoth stick run in preparation for my mammoth cook-up. Yeah, so we'll be here for days, guys. It'll be like a couple days of just lockdown cooking. Another 53 sticks. Okay. I don't think I'm even gonna bother staying to heat up. I think I'm just going to move on it. Because we're warming up as we go. Totally awesome. Yeah, it is warmer. It's warm to be outside. Yeah, between all those sticks I have and all the cedars and everything that were left in the lodge, I probably have enough to process all that moose. There's just so much food, it's not even funny. I've got... Because there's all the cattails I haven't taken too. There's a scary number of cattails around here. Yeah. The only thing I don't have is birch bark, so... We're waiting for that slow birch bark respawn over there. By the time I leave, I'll probably have some. You gotta be a little careful here. Okay, wait, let's just do this. While we're thinking about it. I think I can get up here to check. Maybe not. Maybe that's just a down. Go around the back. That's not. I can't go up that. Uh-oh. So we're going to take a little risk. Because there are wolves back here. But it's stick run 2.0. Nothing like a stick run where you're gaining temperature, I must say. It's delightful. And yeah, like, you know, taking a bear, that's something a guy could do if he was stuck here for a while, but, you know, I don't really plan to carry the bear hide coat because it sort of nullifies the satchel. Isn't it like 5 kilos or something? I'll have to look and see, but my memory was that it essentially nullifies the satchel. So like you have the satchel so that you can have the bear hide thing. And I want the extra weight. I need the extra space, so I'm going to pass on it. It is a good item, though. I mean, it would be pretty good to go in with that for fighting, but I don't know. I don't know if it's worth it. This is pretty barren up here. There's not much. I suppose I might as well take a little more of this because I don't actually have much antiseptic. That's the one thing. I didn't take any of the antiseptic I found. Because it's brutally heavy and you never use it, but there are those times where you suddenly have to use a bunch of it and then you end up kind of up the creek. So okay, let's get out of here. Go down this precipitous slope. That works fine on the way down, but not on the way up. Okay, did a couple of spring checks there. Passed. And we'll loop around and just finish the grand stick run. And I think probably, guys, I'm going to tie the episode off there. And I think what we'll do is I will, you know, I won't post the other episodes. So what I'll do is I'll record them. Probably not saying much, but just record them. And if anybody had any bizarre interest in it, I could post them as like an appendix, but I don't think you do, right? I wouldn't, so. That's what we'll do. That's how we'll keep ourselves entertained. Yeah, it was nice to get the moose. I like that they made him no longer afraid of fire. That's awesome. That was a nasty little surprise for me. I loved it. It was wicked. And, you know, you should have to pay for that satchel with your ribs. And I did, so. There we go. A couple more sticks. I can't believe I harvested the entire moose, too. It's awesome. Like, complete harvest. Uh-oh. Is this the third blizzard? The third, okay, so the second blizzard wasn't a blizzard, it was like a pseudo blizzard, but this is the third, like, nasty turn of the day. It's okay. We're gonna be inside for like a week. Now, I think cabin fever's activated, actually. Hadn't thought of that, actually. I think there is cabin fever. I haven't seen a cabin fever wrist pop up yet, but I think in principle it should be able to. I forgot all about that because I've been playing Relentless Night for so long that cabin fever is deactivated in Relentless Night because it's just ridiculous to have it on in that mode. But yeah, that probably will happen. I don't know how interesting it'll be. I'll just go sit in the fishing hut for a few hours, but okay, so it won't be interesting, and that's why Cabin fever, unfortunately, is not an interesting disease in this game. Now, affliction. So, like, that's the thing. How many of you getting cabin fever while I'm doing something extremely engaging and interesting, which is going to be crafting all these awesome things? So it's not like I'm just sitting around twiddling my thumbs. I'm going to be the most stimulating stuff I'm going to be doing. That's when you should not get cabin fever. You should get cabin fever when you run out of stimulating stuff to do. I think. Not that I know really what cabin fever is, but that would be my sense of it. If I had to wager. Be kind of like boredom related, so we're not going to be bored.
It's going to get a lot colder soon.
You will be bored watching it, but we will not be bored. We will be deeply engrossed in our moose hide. We'll be looking all over it, figuring it out. Alright. So, it's nightfall. Maple sapling will be cured when we wake up. Birch coming along. But we need the gut. The gut are going to be the slow part on that. And then there's the moose, which is the really slow part on that. I'm just going to keep those sticks on me, even though I'm heavy. It's because we're going to start the massive cook-off. So take a look at our scales before we tie off here. So, whoa, take a look at our clothing. So we were out in the wind all day. Stuff didn't get too badly beaten. It's just the blizzards that do it. So good to know. So I was probably wrong with the durability thing. I think they're all pretty durable. It's just blizzards beat the heck out of stuff. Is I think probably how it splits. Okay, so and let's look at our skills. Carcass harvesting. Cooking, okay, long way to go on cooking, guys, like the whole bar. So I don't think the moose will take us all the way, so worth doing though anyway. Archery's coming along. Revolver, hey. Rifle, 2. Interesting, yeah. Gotta get those up, guys. So those, that's another reason I want to, so grand strategy, guys, like, it's the safari. The purpose of the safari is to go to the Bleak Inlet and get myself a Timberwolf coat. That's the goal. I want to do that. That's my intention. I need my revenge on those dastardly wolves. But, it's kind of a one-shot deal. You get to Bleak, and you're kind of in it, right? Dave McD knows. You get to Bleak, and, you start messing around with the wolves, and next thing you know, you're kind of, like, on the edge. So, let's just open this up so we can have a view of the nastiness. I'm thinking I want to go prepped, which means getting as much rifle ammo and rifle skill and everything as I can, and revolver skill for that matter, before I go. So I'm thinking it might make sense to strip Desolation. I'm going to go through Coastal Highway and strip it quick, but I might make sense to go through Desolation, and going through Crumbling I might even get a shot or two at some wolves to practice up my firearm skills. So I don't want to do it. I'd rather not go to Desolation, but I mean, part of it is I just don't have that much rifle ammo. I've got 10 in the bank there, and I've got like 9 on me or something. So that's under 20 rounds, I think. And I probably in the bunker I got another 20 rounds or something. 40 rounds is not a lot when you're talking about probably 16 to 20 Timberwolves I'm going to have to take out to pacify that region. So I want to go heavy, guys. I want to go heavy. I want to have like 100 revolver rounds. I want to have like 60 rifle rounds, I want to be able to just hip fire with the rifle, and just waste shots, And maybe if we're lucky, if we get to it, we'll go and attack the old cannery and see if we can rehabilitate some of our rifle rounds. That would be pretty cool. We'll have a ton of spent casings if we make it that far. I do regret that we haven't been to Melton or Hushed. They probably both are loaded with good stuff, good, not just Gucci kit, but ammo, right? So especially Melton, but who knows? I've never even been to those regions on Stalker. I played Stalker before they were added, so wait a sec. Is that true? Well, I don't think any of my Stalker runs ever made it to Melton. I didn't know where it was, and Hushed was added after I played Stalker, so anyhow, that's a lot of this and that. So guys, it's a short episode. Folks are going to be afraid that I bought the farm. Rightfully so. I'm out getting stomped by moose all over the place and stuff, so there's a good chance I'll just bite it one of these days, but for the time being, we're here. We're here and we're loaded with stuff to do. Look at this. I don't know how many guts are here, but it's like, I don't know, 16 or something. Let's just take a look at what we're going to need. I'm going to do the, what do we got? Moosehide Satchel. So it's going to be, where is it? This is an odd thing. So Moosehide Satchel. I like the old interface better. Oh wait, 2 guts for that. No biggie. What's the cloak anyway? 4 guts, yeah. So it'd be nice to get another moose and do that, but we're not hanging around for that part. Okay, ideal would be to come through Coastal Highway, waste the moose on the way through, get lucky, get the moose by the Quonset hut, drop the moose hide there, go to Desolation. By the time I get back from Desolation, be ready to do the cloak, and then bang, go to Bleak and just have the showdown. You see, you're in it for the cloak for the 25% defense. In Timberwolf territory, that means a lot, but it is 4 kilos. Let's check the deer, the bear skin coat. 5 kilos, guys. So yes, it nullifies the satchel gives you a bonus of 4.75 kilos, right? I think gives you 5 kilos. Didn't say here. Lightens the load, but it gives you +5, but it costs you 0.25, I think. So I think it's a 4.75 bonus. And you know the bearskin, then you're at a loss. Sorry, bearskin coat, because it's 5, and you only get 18 defense. 6 and 5. Let's look at the old moose hide. So it's a lot worse. 3.5 and 4. Interesting. 3.5 and 4, and that is very similar to our Mariner's coat, which is already okay. It's only 7% defense. So basically, we'll switch it for the Mariner's coat, and it'll cost us an extra 2 kilo, but we'll be tooled up, and we can flip the two when it comes time to combat. Anyway, I don't think I'm going to do the gloves. I think I'm going to stick with these gloves. I think we're going to do the hat, though. That thing's insane. 2 degrees and 1.5 wind chill. It's like the best thing in the world, but you can't double them up. So I think we're going to do the hat because it's 2 and 1, it looks like. Or is it 2 and 1.5? I can't remember now. And then the, what is it? The rabbit hat. Rabbit skin hat is 2 and 1.5. So no, it's 2 and 1 is the Canada hat. But this is relatively light, so I like it. And you come across these things all the time, you know. It's easy to toss a rabbit hide into that thing just to tweak it. And then the big question is whether they do any pants, and I think that we already talked about that, and I think the answer is no. The deerskin pants are, I could do them because I think we have the gear for it right now, but let's take a quick look. Deerskin pants, no, we need 3, so never mind. 2 and 2, you know. 10%, you know, they're really not good. They're not that good, and they're 2 kilos, which is brutal. So, sticking with my snow pants in combats. Actually, the combats are pretty good. They're 7% on the outside. So I could theoretically switch those for these in combat. It makes sense, right? Switch them out. Take a wind chill hit, but take a hit both ways. But you know, get myself a few extra percentage of defense. So there's going to be like a fighting mode where I switch out my gear. You know, hat wise, what's better? 3% versus 2, and what's the rabbit skin hat? They always go for that rabbit skin hat. I think it angers them. 4%, yeah, so that is better. So there's a combat mode hat to put on. Obviously, I'm not going to have to mess with my balaclava. That's about it, guys. So we're going to do some craft. It's going to be a craft to get in out here. Hopefully I won't dry fire anymore into the scenery. Accidental discharge, whatever it is. So yeah, thanks a lot for watching, guys. It's been a big pleasure. Let's eat something. Let's eat some of this deer or moose. That is, what's that? It's a big piece. Let's eat that piece. 94%. It's in good shape, guys. 865. I thought there was a piece that was half eaten out here. There, that piece. Oh, and that piece. Let's eat the 2 half-eaten pieces to get rid of them. Moose is salty, eh? Look at that.
Getting kind of thirsty.
Then crush that giant piece. We'll have a bit in the morning. We're going to need to get some water going here. Close it up. Three of those. Alright guys, so let's sleep. There's not much else we can do. I don't think we pick up any ratios or any... No other breakdown to do. Could sharpen and stuff, but, you know, why? I think I'm going to find better knives out there. I don't even know why I'm carrying whetstones around, frankly. There's so many knives in this mode. So yeah, let's call it quits. Let's hit the sack. Put in 8 and just wake up when we wake up. Not quite the end of the night. By the blizzard, of course. So thanks a lot, guys, for watching. It's been a big pleasure, and I'll catch you in a few days. Right now it's day 32, so I'll probably catch you around day 35 or so, or maybe day 36, 37, depending on how long it takes to get all this done. But anyway, until then, have a good one, and talk to you soon.